find out what's going on in game number 3 because it's getting underway right now, and Ek0p needs to win 3 straight if he's going to win this match and stay on pace to get back to that even record. Look at Neirea just turning up the heat, man. Some people hate Face Hunter. I personally love Face Hunter.
Yeah, it's a breath of fresh air after some long, grueling games, isn't it?
It's just such a good deck. I mean, this is like the ultimate test for your opponent. Like, are you willing to put in bad cards to deal with my bad cards?
Yeah, also, Ek0p doing his best as a lay impersonation here and just going to queue up Warrior again.
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's such a powerful strategy. I think it works out very well. There's that Ysera he could have used last game. But staring down turn 1 Worgen Infiltrator with this hand, might start making him feel a little bit nervous.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully for him, he does have a Cruel Taskmaster to kind of alleviate this pressure. He's going to be able to check both of Neirea's minions going forward from here.
Yeah, we'll take some damage in the process, though. And again, his hand afterwards, the Deathbite, I think is the saving grace of this kind of hand. But if Neirea puts together enough pressure to add behind this, he's going to run away with this game. And Kill Command and Quick Shot now, not looking too terribly hot, but love that he's using the Eagle Horn bow to actually protect his Mad Scientist here. Wants to try to get repetitive damage out of this.
Yeah, it's going to be a repetitive source of damage from going forward as well, too. Unless Ek0p wants to coin out this Deathbite, he has no answer for it going forward.
Yeah, but the armor up does start counteracting some of these attacks, so Neirea not making the most ground possible. With Animal Companion, now he's got an option in front of him. Does he want to start weaving in hero powers, or does he want to make more powerful plays?
Yeah, I like this, though. I like the Haunted Creeper into hero power because you can kind of do a reverse curve or a delayed curve going forward. Where you can play a 2-drop hero power. Next turn, you can play a 3-drop hero power. You want to make sure that you're continuously advancing in damage on Neirea here because he didn't answer anything of yours on turn 1.
That draw could be some hot heat. I mean, if Ek0p manages to pick off a 2-charge Eagle Horn bow, this game is going to be looking great for him. The big thing that Neirea has as a benefit to this is that he can play Animal Companion this turn and force that Deathbite not to attack this Haunted Creeper so it can continue to get in damage as well. Yeah,
with the Deathbite coming in afterwards, its Death Rattle is going to trigger second, but Neirea picked up Knife Juggler here. Is going to change up his play.
Oh, that looks like a huffer to me. Yep. Anytime that arrow comes from the top right to the dome.
He even greets Ek0p. Love the emotes back and forth with these guys.
It's down to 16 now. And he's got no way to really check this board position. I mean, Armorsmith, Deathbite, and Execute can help take care of some of this, but look at how heavy his hand is right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, what do you attack here? Do you attack, I was going to say, he's going to attack the Knife Juggler. There's a chance maybe attacking the Haunted Creeper and using Execute with Armorsmith.
If he's doing this, I think he's Harrison Jones.
Yeah, he's going to Harrison Jones this turn. There's too much value in letting him keep his weapon here because he already has the secret up as well, so you don't want to let him get multiple charges out of
Wow, he actually is going to go with Armorsmith first. I'm a little bit curious about this because, something else he might be doing too is if he doesn't put his Armorsmith at 3, maybe it discourages Neirea from attacking it, so that way he can get the Harrison Jones.
Neirea is close to lethal here over the next couple turns, so he's got 8 damage in his hand, 3 more from his weapon, and a Haunted Creeper in play.
Yeah, I mean, Piloted Shredder to add behind this too. This game is looking like it could get a little bit ugly, and Neirea even still going to take out this Armorsmith, it looks like. Oh, no, he's just going upstairs.
Yeah, I like going upstairs here. You've got a lot of burn in your hand. Great draw here from Ek0p. He's got a Sludge Belcher or a Shield Maiden available to him this turn.
Yeah, this is a spot, I think, where he has to go with his Sludge Belcher and then also pick off this Haunted Creeper and just hope that it is an explosive trap.
I would coin hero power here as well, and it looks like Ek0p's going to do it because you get to Shield Maiden next turn as well. Your life total is your biggest resource right now.
Yeah, I mean, having to turn the coin into 2 health, not exactly what he wanted to do with it, but baby steps. You have to do the right things.
Love the no attack here from the Armorsmith as well.
I can go both ways on this. I personally think that this is a spot where he's, okay risking it because now the kill command looks so clean in this spot where before kill command was, it just wasn't very good.
Well, I mean, the thing is, if he doesn't have something like Kill Command or Owl to get through your Sludge Belcher and has to actually attack it, you get to gain some extra life on that. So I think the risk is worth the reward here.
Yeah, I can see it both ways. I mean, it still could be explosive trap too. Maybe Neirea is just not the kind of guy who plays explosive trap though. That is something to always consider. And since he drew the other Eagle Horn bow, I think he's more than content with just sitting here and just continue to attack. Doesn't need the extra charge anymore. Is just going to point all the damage upstairs. And once again, Ek0p down to 9. He's got to make something happen.
They just keep beating him up. Good draw here going forward. He's got a Shield Maiden that he could play this turn, or he could do something like Shield Block and Armor up here, but you got to believe he's going to want to get the body in play as well.
Yeah, and with the Sludge Belcher gone, though, I mean, this is now a spot where it's getting kind of scary. You go up to 14, but Neirea's hand is not going to slow down this point. Every single time he draws a card, it's just more damage he can back behind this. This is another reason why I think I would have liked to see him try to pop this trap before, is if he succeeds in this is explosive trap, suddenly he's got a massive advantage in this game, where if he doesn't do it otherwise, you know, he's walking the tightrope.
Yeah, I think it's, you know, like you said, he probably just believes that Neirea would never have explosive trap in this spot. He just believes that it's freezing trap.
I can't blame him for that either. Just the kind of player that Neirea is. When you see piloted Shredder, it's a little bit easier to assume that it's going to be something like freezing trap to protect this threat as long as possible.
Yeah, I've got to believe. I mean, I think I would play the game the same way. I would have believed that it's a freezing trap from there.
Well, what does he believe now? I mean, if it's a freezing trap, this is the last spot he wants to proc it. Gets the news it's explosive trap, and you know, maybe second guessing himself in this game now. Whoa, Nelly, this is 9 from hand and 6 on the table. That is exact lethal from Neirea, and you can just see his face. He goes, I can't believe that I drew this. He's gonna sweep Ek0p here 3-0, and this is the difference between that being an explosive trap and being a freezing trap.
Yeah, we've seen this happen time and time again in HPL, that some players either overthink situations, play around the wrong traps, and it can be devastating in the course of a game.
Yeah, this is the scenario that I was really looking at too. If it is freezing trap, where does he actually ever recover the game to begin with? Because he's losing his armor smith no matter what. And if it's explosive trap, the turn he attacks into the Haunted Creeper and denies kill command for 5 on Sludge Belcher, suddenly this game is looking winnable. Neirea has to invest extra resources into it to run over at that point. That's the spot he needed to be.